Ram, ask Larry if he will visit us on the new land where the center will be. Larry says that he actually visited it the day I went there for the first time. He sees much light around the whole area and a lot of activity there. He says that everything must be built with a good attitude from the ground up, so that even the buildings will have the right vibration. Everything must be constructed with the attitude of love. He sees a beautiful flow of love and energy on the property. Ram, we will certainly do everything we can to make it so. Ask Larry if we can join him again sometime. Larry says that I will be with him many times, and he has been with me often, and would be happy to show me other dimensions and other things that he is working with. He is a very beautiful soul. Ram, I am sure you'll look forward to that. I certainly will. Begin your return. Tell them all you will see them again. Okay. In a session in April 1979, I was taken to visit Larry again. This time I was delighted to visit with my father, who had died the year before. Ram, ROMC has moved out of Focus 10 and up to 12. I am up on my platform now, which is an extension of myself in a higher dimension. Space and time are different in this level. I feel wholeness and strong sense of being. I heard a voice saying very clearly, "Come with me, Rosalind. I'll follow to see where I go." I feel I'm moving rapidly through the universe, through space. I can see points of light in all directions. I don't know where I'm going. I'm following the energy that asked me to follow. Now I'm going through a spiral, a kind of a tunnel. I can hear a voice saying, "Rosalind, now that you are separated from your body, where would you like to go? When you get to this state, you can go wherever you desire. Is there anything special you would like to do?" I am thinking that my father and brother are both in another dimension. I'd like to visit them and see what they are doing. I still feel as if I'm moving. I see a point of light ahead of me. I'm keeping my eye on this point of light, and I'm being drawn to it. I don't see anything yet, but I have a very strong feeling of a personality. It's my brother, Larry. I can see him in the distance. He's laughing, and is so happy to see me, and is motioning for me to join him. And my father. I can't see him yet, but I can sense his presence. Now the light is expanding. I see a field of green, beautiful green. Wow, it's magnificent here. The colors are magnified 1,000 times compared to the colors of Earth. I'm running through the field. It's a different feeling. There is such lightness about it, and such great light. In the distance, I can see some people. I'm running. There is great excitement. I'm getting closer. It's such a beautiful area. I'm coming to a group. There's Larry. He's grabbing and hugging me. He seems so young. He's so full of life. There is a glow about him. He's so happy to see me. There's my father. We're hugging and laughing. I can read his mind. He's telling me that he didn't believe in the afterlife while on Earth, but Larry met him when he died. Larry was right there to meet him, and Dad knew immediately that he had been wrong. He's laughing about it. He's saying, "We all make mistakes." He seemed so happy that he was wrong. He's in a place now where he can travel freely. He loved to travel while he was on Earth. He and Larry have been taking all kinds of trips. Things are different here. Similar in some ways, but different. You travel by thought. Dad was very creative on Earth and loved to build. Now he tells me that he builds with his mind. He has created a place to live, created it with his mind. Larry showed him how to do it. It's not necessary to have a place to live, but if one wants to create a thought form, it's possible to do so. This is a creative pastime. Dad made his transition in his sleep, so it took him a while to get acclimated. He says he has a place for Mom when she comes over, but it's going to be a while yet before Mom comes over to join him. I have an aunt who just went over, Dad's sister. She's not with them, but I'm picking up that she is fine. You don't have to converse, you just think. Aunt Eleanor is adjusting quite well to the new energies. My grandpa and grandmother Buck, her parents, were there to meet her. They were tied into the same energies on Earth. Because of similar energies, loved ones usually meet loved ones over here. There is a change of energies between the Earth dimension and this dimension, and it takes some people quite a bit of time to get oriented. However, there is actually no time in this dimension. Aunt Eleanor is adjusting well and seems very happy. Larry has been active in many kinds of interesting projects. He's doing some special work with children since I visited him here before. He's working with children who have come over without parents. He greets them when there are no relatives here to meet them. Larry has such a wonderful personality and sense of humor. I'm perceiving that children become adjusted to this side very rapidly. There is no fear, and since there is no time in this dimension, you can choose to be of any age. If you want to be a child, you can stay a child until you want to change. I see a community of children and all the beautiful beings who are working with them. Larry is really enjoying this. He works a lot with his own daughter, whom he left behind on Earth. Beck Jo was born a few months after he died, but he has a close tie with her. There's no separation in time and space. With the thought of being there, one is instantly with a loved one. So Larry is with Becky Jo often. Everyone must realize that there is no separation. When people on Earth think about a loved one, they are in instant contact with them. Thought is energy and transmits instantly. Larry has chosen to work with children because that keeps him in close contact with the child consciousness of the Earth. Dad is a very social person, and he has enjoyed visiting here with many people he knew in his lifetime. He has branched out and met others too. He's learning many things, exciting things. He always has had an inquisitive mind, but learning is different here. It seems that you experience concepts. He has been enjoying the creative process. You think of what you want to create, and it's right in front of you. It is the same for movement. You think where you want to be, and you're there instantly. In this dimension, like-minded people are together just as on the Earth. There are many different dimensions and many different kinds of people. He's enjoyed exploring this new territory of existence. Now I must say goodbye. I can return here at any time. There's really no separation of this dimension and the Earth dimension. I can just think about being with my loved ones, and I'm with them. There are many dimensions and levels beyond the level I just visited, going into higher areas of light consciousness. And from each level there are higher light beings working with those on slower vibrations. Just moments after I completed this chapter, a remarkable thing happened. There was a knock on my door, and the postman handed me a package. I quickly opened it up, and there in front of me were the words, "Hello from Heaven." What an incredible confirmation. My good friends Bill Guggenheim and his ex-wife Judy had completed the book they had researched for 8 years. They interviewed approximately 2,000 people throughout the United States and Canada who've had after-death communication experiences, ADC. Their ADC project, now in book form, included personal experiences of people who have confirmation from beyond that their loved ones were fully alive and happily existing in another dimension. Sensing a presence, hearing a voice, seeing full appearances, and going out of body to visit loved ones are all included in the 23 chapters of Hello from Heaven. The book is now in paperback, Bantam Books, and is already in print in several countries. It is exciting to have research collaborating the results of my exploratory sessions with Robert Monroe. Chapter 11. Know the importance of knowing. When we're young, we often think that we know everything. As we get older, we begin to realize that there is so much we don't know, until finally, like Socrates, we suspect that we don't know anything. According to the information brought through by my invisible helpers, however, the knowledge of everything is within us. If that's true, then in a real sense we know everything.